Well, couldn't have had better weather for this, but great to be here with everybody at Don't Panic Labs. And on behalf of the Lincoln Chamber of Commerce, I'm Chris Whitney, and our president, Wendy Birdsall, wants to thank everybody for being here today. This is such a great space. This is my first time actually checking out the inside of this building, and just love it. I mean, it's a great functional spot, close to downtown Lincoln, of course, close to the university, everything, and just setting the standard as it usually does. Obviously, Don't Panic Labs, you guys have been setting the standard now for, 11 years, since 2010, so continue to do great stuff. And obviously, as our community grows, we want to add jobs, we want to get great, talented people here, and certainly what you all do here at Don't Panic Labs and what you've been doing for the last 11 years is to really help out the startup community, really energize people, drive that innovation, and I don't see any signs of that slowing down, not to jinx or anything like that, but just great stuff. Everybody we couldn't be proud of the startup community, the entrepreneurship, the ideas that come out of Lincoln, and really, Doug, you and your team here are a big reason why with all of that. So thank you very much on behalf of the Lincoln Chamber, Partnership for Economic Development, just all organizations, just do tremendous work. So without further ado, I guess introduce Doug Durham here to say a few words. I know the last time we spoke, I believe it was a Startup Week event, maybe 2019. We were talking about just all kinds of fun things. I think medical innovation, stuff like that. It was a good idea for collisions and stuff to happen there, and happy to be here once again.
Thanks, Chris. Yeah, 2019. Well,
it was 25 years ago, actually.
Yeah. It seems like yesterday. On the other hand, it seems like a long time ago.
Yes,
and it's obviously been pretty trying over the last couple of years, and we definitely felt that here as well. I feel like I'm coming out on the other end of that. Finally over here over the last 4 months. But during that time, I think we really learned a lot about each other. You know, we talked in March of 2020 about, we're going to get through this together. We were able to do that. Actually, we're a little bigger than we were back in March of 2020. But we learned a lot about kind of who we are and how we work together and how we rely on one another. We were very much a in-person, let's work together physically in person with one another. We obviously couldn't do that. I can remember coming in on a Friday, telling everybody, don't come in on Monday. Take whatever home you need. And for some people here, I didn't see them for over a year after that moment in person. So, we learned a lot, and I think coming out of this, I think we all felt like we needed a fresh start. We could have stayed where we were at and maybe reduced our footprint there, but I think everybody was ready to find something different. And find a space that would allow us to experiment with the way we're now working, which is more of a hybrid model, more people kind of working, making on their own terms in terms of where they work, what they do. And I think this space really allows us to do this. Everybody here has their own safety deposit box. This space, we looked at a lot of spaces in Lincoln. We felt like this space was so super nice from the ability for us to kind of host customers and things like that, but also to be configurable. We thought this isn't just big enough to support who we are today. We think we'll be bigger by the time, as time goes on. We think we can accommodate that here too. But we're definitely treating this as an experiment. I think it wasn't lost on us too that we are this much closer to the University of Nebraska. And we have been involved with the University of Nebraska from day one. Everybody here, we've got coaches from the Rake School and CSE, and we're a lot of UNL grads. A lot of people have devoted a lot of time with internships. And I just share a story that I wasn't involved in the internship selection, but somebody told me, I think it might have been Beeves, said that all the interns that we interviewed, they all knew where we were at. They'd all seen our sign because everybody walks by here. And we have people walk. Marilyn Wolf, the chair or director now of the School of Computing, just walked in one day because she was walking by to get some soup. That was never going to happen where we were at before. And so I can't wait to see the new relationships we create, just because we're so much more visible here on this corner than we were in the Haymarket. So thanks everybody for coming. I can't wait to see kind of how we grow within this space.
Absolutely, and just another great addition, obviously, with what you've been doing, helping put the Silicon Prairie on the map to continue that relationship, and working with Christine Oldfather in our office, and everybody at UNL, the great startup community, and everything that's kind of cultivated from that. Lisa, come on in here. I see you over there.
I gotta go back and grab my mask.
Oh,
There's right there. There's a box of them over in the corner.
Oh,
but
excellent.
Lisa, we have other chamber ambassadors here, and so our ambassadors kind of come to our events like this, but just to say thank you for being a part of the chamber and obviously to take part in the celebration, because this is a celebration, of course. There's bright green juice over there, explained to me by Russ, but yeah, just an opportunity to celebrate. We're all for it, of course, and this is a perfect chance to do that. So, great chance to celebrate, obviously, is to cut a ribbon with a comically sized pair of scissors. So, let's go ahead and do that without any further ado. Doug, thank you very much. No, we can use these. So, whoever you want to have come up here and pull the ribbon.
We need volunteers. I'm looking at Jensen. And Kyle.
Nice.
You guys careful just to pull the ribbon. Well, it's like half.
Lily will take a picture, hold the ribbon tight. On the count of 3, go ahead and give it a cut. 1, 2, and 3.